Hello. Hello. So good to see you. Good morning. Back again, my fabulous Facebook friends. Love to see you. Why don't I just tag some of y'all this morning? Get a bunch of y'all involved in the conversation. Because this is a good one. For those of you who watch me or remember my YouTube tribe, you may know that I'm just not big onto labels anyway. I think that labels can really box us in. Not only that, but when, growing up, our life kind of was defined by other people's labels or what other people's interpretation of a meaning of a label was. So we never really got to develop our own perception, I guess, of the meaning. Where usually, if you really think about it, if you look at most of your beliefs that you carry with you today, you'll be shockingly amazed to find that most of your beliefs are not your own. They're just beliefs that you've been carrying from other people's perceptions. But that's okay. That's okay because, as adults, we have opportunities to really take a look at what we believe. We can kind of pull all that stuff out and take a real good look at it, and then we can reframe it to how it's going to fit to our life and what we're trying to do with our life. Good morning, everybody. All right, good to see everybody. So today I want to talk about what is sobriety? What does that really mean? Because this weekend I actually spent some time with the girls at the pool, and it was kind of nice. Both those girls go to NA, and as you guys know, I'm not a member of any affiliation. I used to be a part of the rooms many years ago, but I live a life of sobriety based on the spiritual laws and principles such as the law of attraction. And to me, thank you. And to me, and you guys, like I said, you've got to pull out your own beliefs, and you decide what sobriety means for you. But to me, sobriety means clarity of mind and clarity of purpose. Doesn't mean that you can't have a beer or a glass of wine. Maybe that's what it means for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it means for me. Now, I can tell you, I don't want to have a glass of beer or a glass of wine as a general rule. If I did want to, though, I really, I have, on New Year's or whatever, sitting with my girlfriend, I've had a glass of wine. I don't really like it anymore, but I have had it. It's not like it set me out on a bender, okay? But I believe if I had a fear that it would send me out on a bender, then it would, because I believe that, we can really manifest our fears, and fear is a very strong emotion, and we do tend to end up kind of, bringing our own fears to reality when we fear them too much. So yeah, for me, it's just chill, and, and then there's a lot of people too that believe that, if you're on a methadone program or if you're taking any sort of a medication for any reason that you're not necessarily sober, that's just not true. That is just not true. Now, medicine has its place. I don't believe that if you're on medicine, I don't believe that, any of us want to be on a medicine for the rest of our life. That may be what the situation is. But I also believe if if you're growing spiritually and you're getting better and better every day, there will come a time where you don't want to do the methadone anymore. You don't want to take whatever medicine it is anymore. And that, that then the universe will provide a way for you to actually come off of that medicine when the time is right and when that becomes your goal. You have to vibrate, point blank period. Your energy has to vibrate at a vibration that's higher than what your current state is for being on that medicine. A lot of people smoke weed. A lot of people in NA, and they don't tell you this, but they still smoke weed. and they see it as their medicine. And so be it. So be it. If they have clarity of mind and clarity of purpose, they're living a life of sobriety. But I also believe that if they can get their vibration to raise, if they continue to grow spiritually, that eventually their vibration will be high enough that actually smoking the weed, they won't want to smoke the weed anymore, because smoking the weed will actually lower the vibration of their current natural state that they're, that they're at it all the time. So, to be sober, that, they say it's one day at a time, which it is. I do my program one day at a time. But also, I feel like, and I don't know that this is 100% true. Maybe if I was having a bad day or a bad moment, and then I was in the right environment and somebody tempted me with something, would I use? I don't want to be in that situation or that position. That's why I don't put myself there. I believe that I wouldn't, because I believe that, to me, at this point, as I'm speaking to you right now, in this moment, I feel like I wouldn't use, because the thought of using at this point just does not turn me on at all. It actually kind of turns my stomach and disgusts me. Also, like, I'm an ex-smoker as well. I used to smoke cigarettes, and now I see someone smoking, or I smell the smoke, and it's like, it's especially offensive to me. So that's kind of like how it is with the drugs. And I believe that I've actually, the reason I'm sober now is because I have actually become the type of person who doesn't use drugs. In order for you to be clean and sober, you have to become the type of person who doesn't use drugs. And I also believe that there's a certain, many times in AA or in NA, there's a certain chemical that you used that got you into trouble. Whether it be alcohol, maybe your drug of choice was methamphetamines, maybe your drug of choice was crack, cocaine, like whatever, right? So I believe if you're working a spiritual program, and even if you're still, say, crack was your thing, and you're still having a beer every now and again, but you're working a spiritual program, do I believe that you, because you had a beer, that you fucked up your entire sobriety, and you're not sober, you're a faker, you're lying to people, you're two-faced, you're what? Listen, there's no judgment here. I will never judge you, because first of all, I don't want to reap. I don't want to reap judgments, and that's exactly what happens to us. You think when you're judging somebody that you're putting yourself above them? No, you're going to end up reaping that judgment in one way or another. So that's just a danger zone, first and foremost. But second of all, it's just not true. It's just not true. I'm sorry. If what destroyed your life, if what made you not be able to get up and go to work every day, if what made you lose your clarity of mind and clarity of purpose was crack cocaine, and it wasn't having a beer every once in a while, then as long as you're not using crack cocaine anymore and you have clarity of mind, that's the most important thing. As I keep saying it, is clarity of mind, clarity of purpose. Then you're sober. You are sober. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. I love taking you guys on the commute to work with me, because we love to start our day off grateful. Oh, nice little accident over there. Little fender bender. Slowing up traffic. Better that side than this side, okay? Let me tell you. So yeah, taking you on the commute with me, saying what we're grateful for, starting our day off the power of positivity. So you can put what you're grateful for in the comments if you like. I'm grateful for this topic today, because I think it's a good one. Because I think a lot of people, especially if they're trying to get clean and sober, or if they're in NA or AA, they can be afraid to say that stuff out loud. They're so afraid of judgment. But listen, anybody who's working a real program should know better than to not judge you. If you're on a medication, or if you're still having a beer or a glass of wine every now and then, but you haven't used heroin in 10 years, and that was what took away your clarity of mind, clarity of purpose. Listen, no judgment. Listen, sobriety is simply that. Clarity of mind, clarity of purpose. If you're growing every day, you're working a spiritual program, you're sober. And good for you. And I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. And with that, I love you guys. For those of you who haven't yet, please go over to my YouTube channel, Self-Created Life. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Make sure you hit the like. If this message meant anything to you this morning, then please consider sharing it. Also, I'm looking for 1,000 true fans. 1,000 true fans. If you're a true fan, please message me. When I get to 1,000 true fans, I want to do something really special. So, and I'm sure that might take a little while. Might take a good year or so, but I want to get there because I've got followers, but I want 1,000 true followers, people that watch every day, people that subscribe to both my YouTube channel and follow my lives consistently. Also, if you want to support my YouTube channel, Self-Created Life, I did start a Teespring account, so you can go over and buy t-shirts or mugs or stickers or whatever. It's just a way to support the channel, and also support my logo, letting everybody know that you too are choosing to live your very own self-created life. Go, my self-created lifers. And for anybody who wants a nice little extra easy way to make money, I can send you a link. All you have to do is share it with your friends on social media. I did check this against scopes. I don't ever send stuff like this, but it's just an affiliate link for Be United, and they will pay you for passing on that link. So it's a pretty cool deal. Every person you pass it on to gets $10. So if you're interested, private message me after the live and I will send you the link, okay? Why not? It's easy money. Easy money. We want that easy money, honey. Easy money. At least I do. Maybe y'all like sweat blood stat if y'all can still see me. Ooh, that was really weird. The whole screen just went like a... Anyway, you probably didn't see it. Okay. I love y'all. Have an awesome day. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Namaste.